Okay, back to working on the R6. We got new fairings from eBay, so fingers crossed that they fit. I know a lot of people that get fairings from eBay always say that they don't really fit worth a shit. I'm not going to do like a whole bunch of talking because I'm super excited to get all this busted plastic off and get nice new shiny plastics on. So I'm going to get the camera set up and we're just going to get right into it. Okay, now unfortunately the guy before me was a total fucking hack, and this is the taillight wiring, this fucking rat's nest. So I'm currently trying to figure out how the hell to wire the new taillight up and do it the right way, and then we'll go back to putting fairings on. Okay, so a million years later, I'm just ended up having to wire, like, make a whole new wiring harness for the new taillight because that rat's nest was just like way beyond usable. There was just shit everywhere that was totally unnecessary, so I ended up just cutting it all out, spending a lot of time with the soldering iron and some shrink wrap. So the taillight's all wired up, it works now, it's not a fucking fire hazard anymore, so now we can go back to putting fairings on. Okay, so here's the deal. I've been fighting with getting the rear undertail on, and excuse me, and I can't get it to fit right because I thought that since this bike, it's a 99, but I had a 01 style taillight on it. So I know the 90 or excuse me 2000 and between 2000 and 2002. A lot of people swap to that style undertail from the 99 to ditch the brick style taillight and have the advantage of an integrated turn signal. But, huge shocker, the previous owner, who was a fucking total hack, didn't do the 01 to 02 conversion correctly. So I literally have to cut all of this out before the new undertail will fit because they didn't do it right. So I'm not exactly sure the right way to do it, so I'm going to do some research online and see if I can figure it out. My guess is worst case scenario, I'm just gonna have to go to about where the ECU starts and cut it right at the ECU and then just put the ECU somewhere else. Oh boy, used bikes are fun. I hate people. Okay, so the rear tail and under tail is on. It looks really cool, works good. But here's the shitty part. Since this is a, how do I want to say it? 2000 to 2002 tail. This hits, there's a little plate right here that holds the back of the tail up. Well, it hits the tail light. So I have to make some little tabs that bolt under here and come out to hold that up. So luckily we don't have to worry about the passenger seat weight being right on the tail, just because it goes off of this part of the frame. So if I just use two little tabs, it'll hold that up perfectly until I can get a like subframe off of 2001. Now this is kind of, I'm not proud of this because it's a hack job, but I had to cut a lot of that off. You can see it right there. Now I am going to trim it up a little more and make it fit on top of this tail, so that way there's not these big holes in here, and everything will be somewhat tidied up. But this is my current progress. Okay, so that last clip was at like 3 in the morning, so I decided to say screw it, go to bed. It's obviously the next day. Almost done, just got the headlight cowl to put on and a couple of little odds and ends. I'm not going to put front turn signals on it yet because the ones I took off don't fit these new fairings very well at all, and I'm not trying to drill holes in them. So I'm just going to run with no turn signals till I get new ones that actually fit in the pocket of the fairing. But I'm all psyched up, in a good mood, ready to go. Got fresh ink, so I'm ready to knock this thing the rest of the way out and be done with it. Well, at least until I paint the gas tank anyway, because we're not going to rock a silver gas tank. So let's get to it. Fairings are finally done. They're on. They look fucking amazing. This bike literally looks like brand new. The camera, I already know, is not going to do it justice. So follow my Instagram. I'll put good daytime pictures on there. Same username is on here. But seriously, looks like a totally different bike. I'm so fucking excited. I cannot wait to get the tank painted to match. And then I just got a few other little upgrades to do, and R6 build's done. The only issue I had with the fairing kit is they did send me the wrong rear fender that just bolts on top of the swing arm and covers the rear tire. No biggie. I can find one way or another, so that's not a big deal at all. But I mean, everything else besides the tail section having to be modified to fit the older subframe, every piece of bodywork literally lined up perfectly. I had no problems with it whatsoever, which is really surprising because usually everybody that buys like cheap ABS injection molded fairings has a lot of issues with them. So I definitely got lucky. I'm so fucking stoked. It looks amazing. So I'm gonna shut up and flip the camera around and do a little walk around. The garage is kind of full right now, so I can't get too good of shots, but you know, once the whole deal is actually done, I'll do a reveal video. But as for right now, I'll flip the camera around and let you guys see it in its new glory. Tail section. Gotta go around the garage wall. Oh my god, man, I'm so freaking pumped. It looks so good. Like I said, everything fit super, super nice. Like, actually fit better than the OEM fairings that were on this thing, which is a huge surprise. But I absolutely love the all white. Once I get the tank painted, it'll look a lot better. I'll tackle that this week on one of my days off or whatever. But I mean, just doing the fairings alone completely changed the look of this bike. It looks absolutely amazing now, and I absolutely adore it. I think it looks fucking killer. Absolutely awesome. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this episode of the R6 rebuild, do-over, fix the previous owner's fuck-ups, whatever you want to call it, build series. I don't know. Like I said, super, super happy with the fit and finish of the fairings. They fit great. They look phenomenal. I'm super, super excited about it. Actually couldn't be any happier. Yeah, just overall, just super, super happy with it. I'm really excited to paint the tank and have it all like one uniform color and looking really good. This bike's already came a long, long way since the day I got it, so I'm pretty pumped about that. But as always, man, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If this is the first one of my videos that you're seeing, definitely hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.